So now we come with the hypothesis. Okay, the pragmatic trial. What is pragmatic? Okay, pragmatic is nothing but real-time practice. Okay, so there is not going to be much of an exclusion criteria in this. Okay, every patient coming into your ER who is fit enough to be intubated is going to be your patient. So this is called as a real-time trial or pragmatic trial. Examining oxygenation prior to intubation is called as a pre-oxy trial. Okay, hypothesis is that use of BiPAP for pre-oxygenation or either any positive pressure for pre-oxygenation would reduce the chance of hypoxia during urgent intubation. Okay. So on the first place, whenever I take any trials, I would check what is the ultimate benefit out of the trial. Okay. The ultimate benefit which is shown here is hypoxia. Am I able to prevent hypoxia? Okay. So understand the ultimate benefit is always prevention of mortality. Okay. And second, I would say prevention of functional outcome. If the patient is alive with extremely good functional outcome, then I'm least to bother whether the patient has an hypoxia or not. Okay. My first thought process will be mortality benefits. Second will be functional benefits. Third will be organ system benefits. Okay. Fourth will be the financial benefits in terms of a limited ICU stay or limited hospital stay, all these things. Mere telling about prevention of hypoxia, I don't think this is a good outcome study on the first place, right? I agree with you that hypoxia directly relates with mortality and morbidity, but on the first place, they were taken mortality and morbidity itself rather than taking hypoxia and then relating it to mortality and morbidity. You get what I'm saying? So any study which directly deals with mortality and morbidity or functional outcome has more gravity in my real-time practice than other studies which are dealing with hypotension, hypoxia, CRRT and stuff, right? Anyway, but we know that hypoxia and hypotension directly relates with mortality and morbidity. So this study is still significant for us. Let's proceed with that. Design, multicentric, very important. We always respect this kind of multicentric because the chance of bias is very limited. Okay, if that particular one center has an expert, we cannot multiply that, we cannot apply that same principle globally, right? So if it's multicentric, then this kind of bias can be ruled out. So this is a multicentric, pragmatic, controlled, randomized trial. Fantastic, right? 1:1 randomization with allocation concealment. What is this allocation concealment, dear friends? What is the understanding of allocation concealment? Am I speaking about blinding? What is blinding on the first place? There is a patient P. Okay, there is a patient P. There is a doctor D. Okay, so I need to check whether vitamin C is helpful in this patient or not. So I start a trial and the pharmacy sends me some closed ampule. Okay, nobody knows what is that. Okay, it will be a coded ampule. So first patient I give this, second patient I give the second enveloped ampule. So I really don't know what I am giving. Okay, only the pharmacy knows the first patient got the first one, the second patient got the second one. Maybe this is vitamin C, maybe this is placebo. Okay, the patient doesn't know what he received. The doctor doesn't know what he received. This is called as double blinding. Okay, nobody knows what exactly they received. Okay, why are we doing this double blinding is that because if the patient or the doctor comes to know, then there's a chance of bias, right? If I round in an ICU and I come to know that this particular person has received this special drug, then my concerns will be more on the patient, right? There could be some human bias over that. So that is the reason we blind. This is called as blinding. So what is allocation concealment? Allocation concealment meaning that till certain things is allotted, nobody knows what the particular patient is going to get. But after allotting, everybody knows that what the particular patient is undergoing. Okay. For example, there is a table here. Okay. I'm sitting there here. Okay. And you people are standing in queue. This is going to happen in your real-time practice also for your exam, right? And I'll be having a box and there'll be 6 or 7 small papers with numbers inside it, right? It happened in your hospital also, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are cases basically. And you stand in a queue, you come, you pick up a slot, you pick up a paper. Till you pick up the paper, neither you nor me know which case are you going to get, right? This is called as allocation concealment. But once you take the paper, once you open and you see case 2 is for you, then you're going to go to the case 2. Then you also know that you are going for case 2. I know that you're going to case 2, even the patient knows. So till something is allotted to you, you, me and the patient, everybody are blinded. But after allotting, you, me and the patient, everyone are aware that you got this particular thing. This is called as allocation concealment. Okay, so this is a real-time example. This can be utilized in your research purpose also. So allocation concealment is that nobody knows what you're going to get till you are allotted. But after allotment, everybody knows it. This is called allocation concealment. So in exam, if there is a question about allocation concealment, you need to write something called as SNOSE. SNOSE. Okay, this is called as sequentially numbered opaque sealed envelopes. SNOSE. Okay, examiners are very fond of this mnemonic, SNOSE, sequentially numbered opaque sealed envelopes. Okay, and there is no blinding here, and delayed consent is acceptable. Okay, so every emergency physician is king of getting consents, right? You know when to get a consent, when to delay a consent. All emergency situations, for the betterment of the patient, you can proceed with all emergency procedures. Okay, even if there is no bystanders, if there is no family members, you can inform your MS and proceed with life-saving techniques, life-saving interventions. Okay, delayed consent is agreed as far as this particular trial is concerned. I'm okay with it.